Yeah, for social enterprise. So when we talk about social enterprise, here this aim that some businesses operate as social enterprises. This aims to improve human and environmental well-being rather than make a profit for owners. So they are sometimes referred to as not-for-profit or non-profit organization. So what we call them social enterprise because their aims and objectives is not about profit maximization. Their aims and objective is not what? Profit maximization. That's why we call them social enterprise. So how do we get to know more about social enterprises? Number one, they said they have a clear social and or environmental. They said they have clear social and environmental mission. So their mission is not the same as, oh, we want to generate money or revenue. Here we want to make, they have their own mission. It is strictly about what they want to do, helping the society, helping humanity to generate most of their income through trade or donation because they don't have profit objectives. So their only source of income or revenue is through donations. You know what donations is? What people give them or companies giving them money. Yeah. Third, reinvest most of their profits because they don't have products they sell or services they render in return for money. So whatever profit that is being generated from that organization, they put it back into the business to expand or to grow the business. And majority controlling the interest of the social mission. So whatever they do is guided by the environment, their mission, the society. Are accountable and transparent. It means that whatever they do, they have to be accountable for it. They have to say it the way they have. They will be responsible for whatever expenditures they make in terms of what they have. So whatever penny spent, they have to be accountable for it. They have to account for it. They have to analyze it. So social enterprises may take a variety of forms. One, cooperatives. So when I talk about cooperatives, usually operate as consumer cooperative or retailer cooperatives. They are owned and controlled by their members. Members can buy shares which entitle them to elect directors to make key decisions. Any profit made by the cooperative is given to members. So for cooperatives, cooperative societies or cooperatives are business organizations that are owned and controlled by the members. So we are in a group, we are members, we do the same business. We could form a cooperative. That is what we call cooperative. So this group is formed, this business is formed amongst us. That is what a cooperative society. We have the cooperative, retailer cooperative, and the consumer cooperatives. So for the worker cooperative, they said worker cooperatives are businesses in which its employees share ownership. Example might be a wine growing or milk producing cooperative. Workers will contribute to production and be involved in decision making, share in the profit, and provide some capital when buying a share in the business. So worker cooperatives, that means these workers will come together, they put capital together, they share the profits together, they work together for that production. We have the charities. For charities, they exist to raise money for good causes and draw attention to the needs of disadvantaged groups in society. For example, Age UK is a charity that raises money on behalf of senior citizens. It also raises awareness and comments on issues such as cold weather payments. Charities rely on donations for their revenue. They don't have revenue also. They don't have source of generating revenue. So they get money through donations. Yeah. So what they do is they contribute to those that are vulnerable in society. Is it clear? Yeah. They may also organize fundraising events such as cake sales, sponsored activities, and selling greeting cards. Some run business ventures such as charity shops. So we have the case study of the Save the Child or Save the Children. Are you there? Yeah. All right. So for the Save the Children, yeah, you have to read the case study and yeah. Sure. All right, let's quickly do that. So with the case study, let me pause. So we have a case study of Save the Children. It's Save the Children is a child. Please read for me.
Save the Children is a charity that raises money to run world-class programs, save children that can challenge what needs keep to their promises to give children a bright future. In 2016, the charity reached 60 million children in 120 countries. Save the Children is about 2.1
billion. 2.1 billion.
2.1 million in 2016. Figure 3.2 shows its key sources of funds.
So that means 15% are from the government, institutions including the government, individuals take 25%, corporations and foundations take 13%, these are companies. 2% comes from gifts in kind, and other 2% from others. Okay, so he said, what are the features of a social enterprise? Use this case as an example. Yeah, the first is, why do we have social enterprise? We have social enterprise to improve human and environmental well-being of the society. Yeah, I wrote it already, but don't worry about writing, just listen. Do you want to write?
Yeah.
Okay. So we said we use for social enterprise, or social enterprises aim to improve the social well-being of people. Do you understand that? So what I should repeat it again.
Slowly start correct.
Okay. Social enterprises aim to improve human and environmental well-being of the society.
How to improve?
The human and environmental well-being of the society. So the features include, one, they generate income through donations. So these are the features. They said we should talk about the features, right? So the first one I wrote is that they generate income through donations. Okay. Two, they are transparent and accountable, like we read all the time. So for social enterprises, they are transparent and they are accountable for whatever money they spend. In this case, the Save the Children aims to improve the well-being of children across the world, which is just what the features is talking about. Is it clear? Mm-hmm. Now, the second question said, how might charities such as Save the Children raise money? So here I wrote, most charities rely, okay.
They should get more advertisement towards the world, or like the place they are located, so people like to donate money to children, like help them, like as they said, to build a bright future to them. Like they could donate money. They could build hospitals, schools, and the infrastructures for children for the future, cars. These stuff that children so when they grow up, they could use work to do anything.
Thank you. So that's about how ways in which they can go about spending their donations. But the question is about, yeah, you try. This is how they will be able to spend it, because whatever money they pay, based on what we said earlier, that they are accountable for them. So it means whatever they have to spend the money on are things that will be seen, like you just said now. So I give that to you. But what we're talking about here is how they are able to generate, how can they generate their revenue. So look at the case study we have above it. We have this is how they generate revenue. 58% comes from institutions, including government. 25% comes from individuals. 30% comes from corporations, that are businesses and foundations. So this is what they are talking about. Is it clear? Mm-hmm. Great. So here I wrote, most charities rely on gifts and donations to fund their social activities. In this case, Save the Children raises very large amounts of money globally. In 2015, it generated around 2.1 billion, according to the pie charts. The pie charts you can see on the screen in figure 3.2. A large proportion of this money came from institutions and governments. This is 58%. Do you understand? So this is how they generate their revenue. Is it clear? So immediately we go to the now the multiple choice question. That's the end chapter. It said the first one. Which of the following is an advantage of a sole trader? Limited liability, more capital. D. Thank you. Independence for owners. That's good. The second one. Having a clear social or environmental mission is a feature of which business structure? Well, social enterprise, yeah. Well. The third one. A fast method of growth is a key advantage for which business structure? Great. Try so. Now the last one. Taking risk in business is a key role of which of the following? B. Entrepreneur. They are the ones that take risk in setting up a business. So that's all about Sharp Tree. Yeah, and you have the, let me just see. The case study. Now we have stop here. Sharp Tree. Yeah, can I try that? Hold on, please. Yeah. Start it now.